It's a new week and this means new opportunities. Don't let them go to waste. I hope you're excited to be watching Joy News Interactive with me, Mapito Sibidi, because wow, I am so excited to be here. The show is also live on DSTV channel 421 and GoTV channel 144. On WhatsApp, it's 055-815-7074. And on Facebook and Twitter, it's Joy News on TV. So it's Monday, and you know what that means? It's your weekly dose of motivation.
Dream. That's a powerful word. You'll get knocked down many times chasing your dreams. You will feel like you don't have the energy to get back up. You don't have the strength to get back up. You will feel like giving up is the only option. When you're hit, when you've been knocked down by life, that's when it's time to hit back. That's when it's time to hit back. Many people get hit by life, but they never hit back.
Are you going to stay down, or are you going to decide to get back up? It takes courage. It takes confidence. It takes a strong mindset to get back up when nobody believes in you.
There's a lion inside all of us, but some people decide to never let that lion out. Many people keep that lion locked in his cage. Are you hungry for that dream? Are you willing to fight for that dream?
Let the lion out. Get hungry for your dream. Go hunt your dream. Talking about that dream won't take you far. Working will.
Doubters will tell you to be realistic. Haters will tell you to quit.
You are the only one who can go and get it. It's your dream. No one will chase it for you. Be like a lion. Never back down from the challenges you face. A lion never stops chasing his prey until it catches it. You never stop chasing your dream until you live it.
We all have a lion inside of us. And speaking about lions, here's some interesting facts. Did you know that lions take pleasure in relaxing and lazing in the region they live? They also spend 16 to 20 hours each day resting as well as sleeping. Also, lions are deemed to be symbols of power and bravery and have been rejoiced all through history for these characteristics. And here's an interesting one. Did you know that the female lions do the hunting? Did you know? Yes. And the other fact about the lions is that a lion's roar is so loud and powerful and can be heard from a distance of nearly 8 kilometers away. So be like a lion and chase your dreams. Roar like a lion. Now, to our first story, ever heard of the witness protection law? If you said yes, you're probably lying because it doesn't exist. But maybe this call by the Commission of Human Rights and Administrative Justice, SHRAJ, will set the tone for a conversation on how we can get this law in place and make it functional. SHRAJ is asking for the passage of the witness protection law to guard the rights and security of people who reveal information on crime. SHRAJ says it will be difficult to pursue criminal cases if informants are assured of adequate protection by the state. So I want to know what's your take on Facebook. Let's go to our Facebook comments. So on Facebook and Twitter, we are Joy News on TV. Let me see if I can get that post for you. So this is what we had posted on Facebook, and we want to know what's your take on this. First comment we're going to take is from Malam, who says, all right, let's see if we can get Valanyo Akatia, who says, yes, I totally agree with them 100%. Mapito, people have info, but fear grip on them. And they should look into that one too. It's a good call. And Kinzak Evidence says, yes, it's a good step and it will help fight corruption. So those are some of your comments there. Keep them coming on Joy News and Joy News on TV, on Facebook and Twitter. And let's see if we've got any WhatsApps. Today we have no WhatsApps as yet. Okay, but keep those comments and WhatsApp messages coming soon. So the WASSCE examination starts today. How was the feeling like before you wrote your first paper? Were you nervous? Were you anxious? Did you even know what you were going to write? Did you know what subject you were going to write? You know, how did it feel? So that's the post on Facebook, on Joy News, on TV. We want to know, how was the feeling like before you wrote your first paper? This is from Honey Morris, who says, I remember that day. I intentionally drew close to the invigilator, trying to befriend him before the exam starts, but he was only focusing on the girls. And this is from Razak Kingsley, who says, It was a nice experience though, just that the anxiety and that unusual exams fever was high, but everything went down cool after my first paper. God be with them and grant them quick memory. And this is from Briar Jeremiah, who says, it was a serious headache for me before I entered for the first paper. I was just wondering how the questions will be and how many I'll be able to answer to perfection. It was not easy at all. And this is from Elijah, who says, I was a little nervous, but after the first and second papers, it was okay. And Blessing says, I was like, so this is WASSCE that we were being scared of, because what we were told, it was cool, opposite of what I was expecting. And we can go to David Adu, who says, the feeling was not easy. That was 10 years ago. And Fiadu says he wishes his boy Salom all the best and he must make him proud. And Kinzak Evidence says, I was imagining how the paper will be. And Valanya Akotia says, it was a headache. So those are some of your Facebook comments on how the feeling was before you wrote your first WASSCE paper. So now the theme for this year's World Health Day is universal health coverage. Everyone, everywhere, and the slogan is health for all. But do you think the health system in Ghana makes it possible to achieve this for everyone, everywhere, health for all? Let's go to Facebook, which is there. Let's see if we can find that. Yes, here it is, that post we made on Facebook. So like you said, do you think the health system in Ghana makes it possible to achieve this? Health for all? Can we do it? Nana Papa says, interesting theme. When a PA in a health center can't prescribe a Class A drug for a patient, how do you classify that as health for all? And he comes back to say that NHIS, MOH, please set up patients at the first or sub-districts are suffering in the name of levels of prescribing, which is creating unequal access to drugs by virtue of the imposed levels of prescribing, the NHI, MOH. So he comes in to write a whole lot of things. If you want to go check out his comment on Facebook, you can go. It's Joy News on TV on that Health for All post. Brian Jeremiah says, yeah, the health system so far can help us achieve that, even though more logistics and human resources are needed in our various health facilities. This can also be achieved if we change our attitudes towards the way we take care of ourselves, especially in the area of sanitation and eating habits, i.e. our lifestyles. And Ebenezer Mensah says, we have not reached there. We should build more infrastructure and human resource. We hear there are no beds. It is true. So what should we do? Build and provide more beds. Sometimes it is sad. I've seen emergency units with only 3 beds. This is the reality, but who cares? We only care when we get there and there is no bed. And Kweku comes in to say that nurses should be advised to act with patience. And Daniel comes in to say not at all. And Valanya Kotia says a whole lot of problems. So those are some of your comments on Facebook, asking if you think that the health system in Ghana makes it possible to achieve the health for all. So we're going to take a quick breather. We'll be back with more. You're still watching Joy News Interactive with me, Mapitsa Sibidi. Before the break, we're talking about Wasi. How was the feeling before your first paper? Were you nervous? Were you anxious? And we also spoke about health for all. Do you think we can achieve this in Ghana? Do you think we can achieve health for all? Universal coverage for everyone, everywhere. We also spoke about the witness law protection. Do you think it could help? What's your take on this? Let's see if we can take some WhatsApp messages. This one says, it is very important, but can the witness be really safe in Ghana? And this one says, it was a great feeling for me, but we say some for our current students. I dare Joy News to do an investigative piece on our education system and see things for yourself. And he says, our health is not for all, but a few. The rich get the best and simple. And this one says, please can I get a copy of today's motivational video, and we'll try to send that to you. So those are the only WhatsApps from today that we have, but keep them coming through. And on Facebook and Twitter, we are Joy News on TV. So the craze about the Obinim sticker seems to have caught on with the political class as well. One person who has joined the trend is former President Mahama. Watch this.
You do not win an election on the weakness of your opponent. You win an election because the electorate has confidence in you to give power to you. And so even though MPP is proving super incompetent, we cannot sit and relax and say because of their super incompetence we are going to win the election. We must work hard to convince the electorate that we deserve to be voted back into power. The incompetence is so bad. The president and his government need an Obinim sticker. You do not win an election on the weakness of your opponent. You win an election because the electorate has confidence in you to give power to you. And so even though MPP is proving super incompetent, we cannot sit and relax and say because of their super incompetence we are going to win the election. We must work hard to convince the electorate that we deserve to be voted back into power. The incompetence is so bad. The president and his government need an Obinim sticker.
So we posted that video on Facebook. Let's take some of your comments. At Frimpong, who says, a statesman speaking like a serial caller. When you and late President Mills came to power 2009, it took you and your boss 2 years before you were able to form a team of ministers. Okay, so that comment got 8 replies. Let's see if we can get some interesting ones there. Okay, so there's a bit of insult going around there, but Nana also says, ha 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 ha, there he goes again. Insult sent you to opposition. Instead of learning from that, you're upgrading the tactical insult. Abba, all right, he got 14 replies. Let's see if we can get that. This is from Nana Osu says, I wish you have a KG student to help you understand common construction of words, not a dictionary. And so he comes in. So he's speaking to a number of people. This is from Amin, who says, is it not the same insult that brought NPP to power? I'm just asking. Oh. And comments on that. This is from at Hashmin, who says, JM Pa, I've made my mind to vote for him in 2020. Oh, and see what he's doing. You're still not serious in opposition. And he got 5 replies. Let's see if we can get those replies. This is from Archangel Michael, who says, Masa, that Mahama's not serious at all. He doesn't have anything to offer Ghana. If you people try him, trust me, he will come chop all the money and go away. And Isaac comes to say, even tell your whole family not to vote for him. Okay, so those are some of the comments on Facebook. Maxwell Yabo says, which company sponsored this concert? Is it K-Sop? Okay. That is those are some of your comments. And Owusu says, I have already said, former President Mahama lacks common sense. That comment got 11 replies. Let's see if we can get interesting ones. And okay. Okay, Robert 80 says, and you with all the brain with sense in it, why do you then reply Mahama? I think you're rather senseless. And on Facebook and Twitter, we are drawing news on TV. Keep those comments coming. Anthony says, what a shame. You're still joking with national issues like before. Usain Bolt's, etc. No wonder there was massive corruption in your regime under your watch. You never attached any seriousness and governance. And Adams Hamid says, so a former leader really thinks this Obinum sticker thing is funny? People are brainwashed with things like this because of improper policy unavailability to monitor them due to your government and all other governments that came before and after you. And you have the guts to make jokes about it? Until Ghana and Ghanaians take the smallest thing serious, we are heading nowhere. And Kofi Nyako says, this man won't stop his comical and concert. I thank God Ghanaians voted against such a leader. All right. So some interesting comments on that video we posted earlier on Facebook. Peter also says, bring John Mahama on to contest Nana Addo again and he will regret in life. This time I promise him 10% votes. Isawara. So that was former President John Dramani Mahama throwing a jab at his opponent, President Akufo-Addo. But what do you make of political jabs? Do they in any way aid the political discourse? Let's see on Facebook if we can get that. We posted that on Facebook, Joy News on TV. Let's see if we can get... Okay, so we'll go back and take some WhatsApp messages there. But let's see, do you think in any way they aid in political discourse? Do we have that? Let's see. Okay. In the meantime, let's go to WhatsApp. And this is from, he doesn't give his name, but he says, Prez is not doing himself any good. This style is not making him an alternative to the government. The things that happen in his government are always fresh in our minds. And this one is from Michael, who says, as a matter of fact, it will serve in the best interest of former President Mahama if he can conduct himself in an appropriate manner that will earn him the respect that he deserves as a statesman, than to talk anyhow and trivialize the governance of Ghana so as not to open himself up to all sorts of public attacks, because Ghanaians saw how reckless manner the erstwhile NDC government ran down the affairs of Ghana under his leadership, and competent managers of the economy are clearing his mess he left behind. Let's see if we can go back to Facebook on that, we posted on that issue. So Facebook, Hani Mara says, if his sticker alone can aid in ruling a country properly, then why doesn't Mahama step aside for Obinum himself to lead his NDC party in the 2020 elections? And Brian Jamara says, not at all. JM missed the opportunity to address his audience. Super incompetent and Obinum sticker remarks were not necessary. Let's see if we can view more comments on that. But let's go back to WhatsApp. And this one says, Valanyo Nakotia, who says, if President Nana Addo needs Obinum stickers in order to perform as claimed by John Mahama, someone should tell former President Mahama he also needs Obinum banners and billboards to win election in 2020. And let's go to this one. It says, he talks as if he had not ascended the president. It's a loose talk. And this one is from Tony, who says, the battle for our president. Nana has always been the Lord's and will forever be the Lord's. Nana doesn't need Obinum sticker, but needs the Lord who is always and will forever be with him to succeed. Mahama can try the so-called sticker which he believes in and see if NDC will ever again come to power. And let's see this one, speaking about health for all, says, health for all is not just a talk. If we need to achieve it, GHS, the media, and all opinion leaders must get involved and empower the community, health NGOs to do more. What we need is health awareness and health promotion. All right. And let's see this one. This one is from, okay, no name, but he says, please, Mahama should also use the Benham sticker and come to power in 2019 and not 2020. Is he advising the citizens on superstition? He messed up. Is he okay as a former president? And let's take another one on WhatsApp. Says, Mahama should rather buy a sticker to win 2020. And this is from Kintampo. Let's go back to Facebook. This is from Peter Ous, who says, someone should help Mahama, if not, he will break up. We don't want ex-presidents to break up. The first in history, that will be dangerous. Those close to him offer him help. Ghanaians have sold your remaining 4 years. It is gone forever. And this is from Augustine, who says, you're still campaigning, Mr. Mahama. What's wrong with you after leaving the office just a year ago? Oh, come on. Let Nana fix the mess you left behind with your corrupt gangsters. And Phyllis comes to say, go find somewhere and hide. You know who's super incompetent? Check yourself. And Antu comes in to say that all what NDC thinks about is how to win elections. We have more than 2 years to the elections, but you always hear them, election, election, election. That's why they always mess the economy up. All the energies are geared towards winning elections. The results should tell him that his performance was nothing to write home about. Probably the worst in Ghana's history. And let's take another comment. This is at Jay Jr. who says the same old concert play joke talks. And Edward says the truth hurts. Okay. All right. Thank you so much for your comments. Let's take one more comment on Facebook from Reginald, who says, I feel sorry for people that follow Mahama and NDC. When Nana and Baumia were in opposition, they were bombarding you with socio-economic questions, alternative solutions to your policy. But Mahama in opposition, what do you hear? Benham sticker and Mr. Arthur is missing in action. I believe the problem with this nation is NDC. Well, that is all from Joy News Interactive. If it's nice, we're going to play it twice. This is the Motivation Monday. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Dream. That's a powerful word. You'll get knocked down many times chasing your dreams. You will feel like you don't have the energy to get back up. You don't have the strength to get back up. You will feel like giving up is the only option. When you're hit, when you've been knocked down by life, that's when it's time to hit back. That's when it's time to hit back. Many people get hit by life, but they never hit back.
Are you going to stay down, or are you going to decide to get back up? It takes courage. It takes confidence. It takes a strong mindset to get back up when nobody believes in you.
There's a lion inside all of us, but some people decide to never let that lion out. Many people keep that lion locked in his cage. Are you hungry for that dream? Are you willing to fight for that dream?
Let the lion out. Get hungry for your dream. Go hunt your dream. Talking about that dream won't take you far. Working will.
Doubters will tell you to be realistic. Haters will tell you to quit.
You are the only one who can go and get it. It's your dream. No one will chase it for you. Be like a lion. Never back down from the challenges you face. A lion never stops chasing its prey until it catches it. You never stop chasing your dream until you live it.